Peak Physique Project Day 9. Today we're talking about the 4 rules of muscle growth. If you apply these, you get a whole lot more out of a whole lot less. So as we say here at Gainer's Paradise, do less better. Number 1, make every rep look the same. What does that mean? It means that as you go through your set, the reps will get harder. So you need to up your intensity in real time so that rep 1 and rep 8 look the same. Rep 8 is just as powerful and just as directed and just as dialed in on its form as rep 1 was. It ensures that intensity push within the set itself. Number 2, and one of my favorites, I call Bruce Lee reps, where every rep that I do is not moving the weight from point A to point B. But in the world of Bruce Lee, where he's famous for that 1-inch punch, he wasn't punching the target. He was punching through the target to ensure the maximal output of power in the direction he wanted to harness it. Same thing in bodybuilding. From benching from point A to point B, that is hitting the target. But from benching from point A to point infinity, pushing through the bar or curling through the bar, you'll ensure that you engage in your maximal power reserves, engage as much muscle fiber recruitment as possible. And typically what you'll find is if you have that push through the bar or pull through the bar mentality, right? Don't just hit target, but punch through the target. You'll find that your previous 100% was actually around 60-70% of your maximal output, and you live at a whole new level of intensity at that point, and then the reps become much more engaged, and of course, you grow faster. Number 3, this is the ensure failure mentality. If you get one, you have to do one. Now, in the world of bodybuilding, it's great to go in with a plan. So, for example, I'm going to go do this set of curls at this weight, and I'm going to try it for 8 reps. And that's what the logbook says that I need to do this week so I can beat my previous best and continue to progressive overload. But in the real world, sometimes the body is much more capable than what the mind is allocating towards that next step. So I have a, if you get one, then you have to do one rule. And that just means that if I get 1 rep, that means I have to at least attempt another one. And if I get that one, I got to go for it again. This ensures that you get to as close to failure as humanly possible. And typically, that'll push you in the direction of beating the logbook every time you go to the gym. And then number 4, intentionality is everything. You're not just moving weight. You're moving weight for a specific result. So in the examples in this video, let's talk about curls. When I'm curling, I'm not just moving the weight to move the weight for weight moving sake. I'm moving the weight to build the peak. So what do I think about? Well, it's not as conscious as I'm sharing with you right now. The idea is while I'm curling, I'm putting my mind in the muscle, and sometimes I'm repeating to myself simple words like peak, 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 until I get to that max contraction point. Or for example, on legs, if I want to build that sweep of the leg, I'm not just moving the weight, I'm specifically looking for the engagement in the sweep. So if I need to audibly say, sweep, 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 sweep during the set, I will. If I can do it in my mind, that's fine too. If I just think it before the set and then I go for it in the set and I'm connected there, that's another way to do it. But it's important to remember that you're not just moving weight for moving weight's sake. You're moving weight to get a specific result. I want to shape my shoulders this way. I want to build my arms this way. I need to improve my legs this way. And when you do something with intention, typically when you have a target, you tend to hit it much more often than if you don't. So go into every rep with a plan and every set. But you pop those 4 practical mindset mentalities, cues, whatever you want to call them, into your workout, into your set, and into your reps, you'll find that you get a lot more out of a lot less, and you'll continue to grow. Anyway, I hope that helps. On to the next video.